Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Press Play. I'm your host, JJ48, and tonight we have reached the beginning of the end. No, not the film about giant grasshoppers attacking Chicago. We have reached the final stages of Majora's Mask. And what we're going to be doing tonight is we're going to be trying to get a few more heart pieces and completing a few more side quests. But before we start that, I would like to take a look at um, just one of the bad endings of Majora's Mask, just to kind of put in perspective, as a reminder what we're really trying to accomplish. So, before the stream tonight, I did a little bit of setup. Went through the Anju and Cafe quest, um, delivered letters around, got the pendant from Cafe and gave it to Anju, which of course was what prompted her to stay in town, saying, okay, now I know that Cafe didn't just run off, he's actually trying to do something, so I'm going to trust him and wait for him. However, we did not help Cafe get the sun mask back, which means he is not going to be showing up here. So, um, let's join in and watch the heartache as uh, the lovers are not reunited this time. So, we only have a couple hours until the moon falls, I think, at 4:30. So when we have an hour and a half left, it'll be about when the cutscene plays here. Well, maybe. Decided to wait for him. I made my promise. Fine with this. I believe in him. That might not be the wisest choice this time around. Fortunately for you, uh, we can go back 3 days and do it all over again. Maybe there's no cutscene. Maybe she just keeps thinking that right till the end. So this is fine. I was going to let the moon fall anyway, just so we could kind of see what happens if that happens. I haven't done anything this cycle that I need to save, so um, we'll just let the moon crash, and then we'll reset, which should take us back to our last save point, which was at the beginning of this 3-day cycle. Anju, I'm sorry, your boyfriend is either can't see you because he doesn't have the mask, or can't see you because he's trapped in some insidious, overly complex thieves' lair. Um, but it's all going to be over in a couple minutes, so. Oh my. Well, that was not a happy ending. Looks like at the very least Clocktown got destroyed. Probably a good portion of the other areas of Termina. And Majora was victorious. Oh, you've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? How did you do? You'll be fine. Surely you should be able to recover Majora's Mask. I believe in you. Ah, but time passes even as we speak. There are only 72 hours left. Okay, interesting. So we don't even have to reload. It just takes us back to the beginning of day one. Okay, so let's see. Um, okay, we kind of have a lot to do tonight. Um, so I'm gonna see how far we get, and that'll decide whether we end up, whether these final preparations end up taking 1 week or 2 weeks. So, first thing we're going to do is, you may have been wondering about this Keaton mask that we got that we haven't actually used. It does actually have a purpose, and that is if we go to these moving bushes and attack them with the Keaton mask. Hee hee ho, hello child, if you are attempting to fool me, it is impossible. We Keatons can recognize our own by the sheen of our tails. Yeah, my tail doesn't sheen at all, so it doesn't have any sheen. That's a noun, not a verb. But you're a good child. Let me put you to a test. Okay. Answer me this. Pick one of the three choices. Who is the leader of the Bombers gang? It's not Gorman. I don't even know who Visson is, unless that was, like, the guard captain guy. So I believe it's Jim. Answer me this. Okay. How many Cuckoos are there in the barn at Romani Ranch? Inside the barn, I believe there is one. Okay. What weapon does Romani, the girl at the ranch, use in practice? I believe she was shooting with a bow. Okay. How many members are there in the Zora band, the Indigogos? Let's see, there's the drummer, the keyboardist, the bass player, the oh, what's his name? The guy that we have his mask, and Lulu the singer. So 5. Okay. What is the name of Clocktown's inn? It's the Stockpot Inn. Good, very good. Take this prize. Okay, kind of lucked out there that we had all questions that I knew the answers to, because there's actually a big list of questions that it can draw from, and some of them are like, what time does this character do this? So it's can be a little bit tough if you haven't memorized every single tiny bit of the game. Let us meet again, child. Okay, so that's was the use of the Keaton mask. Kind of interesting that we have a multi-tailed fox. So those are from Japanese mythology. Might be some other Asian countries as well, but I am familiar with them from Japanese mythology. And usually kind of tricksters, although sometimes malevolent, sometimes just kind of fun-loving. So this one, I think the trickster element is implied with him, having the. No, I don't need that mask. With the bushes moving around after you slice at them. Oh, I need money first. But he wasn't malevolent. He was just kind of, hey, here's a quiz and I'll give you a prize. So he was more the fun-loving type of multi-tailed fox. Okay. Oh, come on. Yes, I'm going to want a powder keg. Okay, and while I was, we're going to open up Romani Ranch. And while I was prepping for tonight's stream, I found out something interesting with the Gorman brothers. So we'll stop by them on the way to the ranch. And that is, you might remember if I talk to the Gorman brothers, the one guy will sell me milk that is totally not watered down. This guy yells at me for not having a horse. What do you want? You know what this place is? This is the Gorman Brothers Horse Training Center. Got no business here if you got no horse. Now beat it, scram. So I found out that this guy actually has different responses if you have different, if you wear different masks. So his Deku Link, what are you doing in a place like this? We're the Gorman Brothers and this is our horse training center. Don't come to a place like this when you can't even ride a horse. So he gets on to Link for Deku Link for not even being able to ride a horse. If I'm Goron Link, though, he gets a lot more respectful. Probably doesn't want to yell at somebody who's taller than him and probably at least 4 or 5 times his weight. Hey, sir, what brings you here? We're the Gorman Brothers, and this is our horse training center. Without a horse, you... Now, don't get angry. Alright, if you don't have a horse, go ahead and take a look around. This is just between you and me, but if you need a horse, there are a bunch next door at Romani Ranch. Some young girl's running it. I bet she wouldn't notice if you stole yourself one. Not only more respectful, but just flat out recommending that we steal from their competition. And then I think Zora Link says the same thing, but let's check. Sir, what brings you here? Okay, this is our horse training center. Without a horse, you... Okay. Yep, same thing as Goron Link. So that was funny. Not only does he... Again, he gets a lot more polite with the 2 more adultish masks, but then he also just doesn't even hide the fact that he's just like, yeah, go steal from our rivals. Yep. Okay. What Romani will say if I talk to her as Goron Link. Hey, who are you? Oh, this is my first time meeting a foreigner. You're cute. Okay, thank you. Not really sure I would describe Gorons as cute, but it's... Okay. I'm not even gonna say my name. Well, alright then. How about Grasshopper? That's the name Romani gave. Okay, so she's just gonna call me Grasshopper regardless of if I tell her my real name or not. Wearing green clothes and you patter about when you walk, so Grasshopper's known for pattering about when they walk. They are coming. We're gonna do the trial here because I want to set up for tonight. They come riding in a bright, shining ball. A whole lot of them come down. And then they come to the barn. And she says this happens every year around festival time, so I might have mentioned this before, but that means that it's not... it doesn't seem like it's actually related to Majora's Mask, at least not this part of it. My older sister won't believe me, but Romani must protect the cows. I'm recruiting for an assistant right now. You're a boy, won't you try? Is that the requirement, or...? Okay, they'll appear all over the ranch. They'll aim for the barn and approach it slowly, so hit them with arrows so they can't get in. Okay, so hurry and burst all the balloons within 2 minutes. Much smoother than last time I tried it. Alright, 47-47. Should have taken an extra minute and a second. Could have gotten 48-48. Alright. When your arrow hits these, they burst into nothing, but the real ones keep popping up. If they get in the barn, we lose. They run away at the first light of the sun, so we'll have to keep fighting them off till then. Yes, I got that. Starts tonight at 2. Okay, so we'll want to be here tonight at 2. So, let's see. Okay, what was the song here? Okay, come on. For some reason, this controller doesn't always like to do the right C button. Oh, I need to be a Goron, played on the drums for that official. Now, to me, it seemed like the drums were a lot quieter than the ocarina. It would be harder to hear, but I guess for Gorons, they're particularly attuned to such things. So. Ah, okay. Thought I might be able to do it all the way up. Oh. I might still be able to. Okay, wow. That got a little bit easier. Alright, so we just need to beat Goat so we can make it to, so we can make it spring. Giant mechanical bull named Goat. And I guess maybe his head looks a little bit goatish. Particularly the tuft on the chin looks kind of like a goat's beard, I guess. Oh. I don't have any arrows. I hope there's arrows here. Good. That would have been unfortunate. Ah, sniped me out of the air. Ow. This fight not going particularly well. Um, you would think that having a lot more heart containers and uh, possibly more magic. Okay. Okay. Ow. Gotten a lot of hits on him though. Shouldn't be shouldn't last too much longer. Oh. Okay, well we broke him. Starting to spark a bit. Not really sure how this fight works because, like, I thought we did pretty well getting a lot of hits on him, but he's still doing like a phase 3 thing, and took a long time for him to go down in phase 2. So maybe it doesn't matter how many times we hit him. Maybe it's just like a timing thing that, like, okay, he has to do this, and then after you hit that, you hit him. So, all right. I'm not sure if running headlong into a wall with sparks streaming from the tail is more of a goat thing or a bull thing. So that doesn't really help us. Okay. Alright. Now we want to talk to these frogs. We've been seeing a few times. So I've been waiting for you, Dongaro. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, but it looks like you've lost a little weight. As you can see, Dongaro, the long winter has ended and spring has finally come to these mountains. Let us begin our chorus. Unfortunately, it seems not all our members have gathered. Perhaps it is because winter was too long. They must not have realized that spring has come to the mountains. And when the great Dongaro has come for us too, what a pity. Where in the world could the other members be, and what could they be doing? Hopefully these frogs will be a little bit less irritating than the frogs in Ocarina of Time, who wouldn't even eat when they were supposed to. Alright. So I'm going to have to go find the other frogs, which shouldn't be too hard. We've seen all of them, I believe, up to this point. Based on the number of lily pads, there were 5 lily pads, 1 occupied, so probably safe to assume that there are 4 other frogs to find. While we're here, there were a couple chests in the water that we couldn't get before because we had no way of getting to the bottom. Alright, piece of heart. Oh, that's not where I want to go. Let's see this chest. Oh, go away, bird. Oh, this chest is just regular chest, so probably just rupees. Yep. No. Okay, is there any ground I can stand on to... There we go. Now I want to go to Clocktown. Okay, one of the frogs was this way. Ah, Dongero, it has been so long. What has brought you all this way? Could it be? Has spring finally come to the mountains? That look, it is true. Winter was so long that I began to lose all hope. I understand. I shall head for the mountains immediately. You know, before playing this game, I had no idea that frogs migrated to and from the mountains. Oh, there's little frog hands covering my eyes. Want to go here. Oh. Again, needs to be a specific instrument. Come on. So part of the problem is the game was originally made for the Nintendo 64, which had 4 C buttons in each direction. I'm playing the GameCube version of the game, which has the GameCube controller, which as you can see has a stick, this yellow stick here, instead of the buttons. So I think for some reason sometimes it doesn't detect that it's going in one of the directions properly. Okay. Now I actually don't remember. Wait. Before we fight Oldolo, we want to go through. couldn't remember if he was in the middle or to one side, so I guessed incorrectly. Okay, so how do we get up? Is there a ladder over here? There is, okay. Oh, there's a ladder over there too, so didn't really need to do that. Okay. Okay, so the... Oh, we just do this. There we go. Now, sculptures won't be a problem. I forget if Skulltulas show up again in some of the later Zelda games, but I know for a fact, well, I'm pretty sure I remember for a fact that they don't show up in the next Zelda game, so at least we won't have to deal with that once we get there. Okay. Good. Fun. Go in the flower. And we had to do that because that boss was actually one of the frogs we needed. Ah, Dongero, it's been so long. What has brought you all this way? Okay, I'm just gonna say the same thing. So, yep, head for the mountains immediately. Okay, and we'll be, although while we're here, I'm not sure I entirely remember how to beat Odolwa. But we will see if our Great Fairy Sword helps speed the process up at all. I mean, if nothing else, the fact that we have, like, 5 times as many hearts as we did when we first faced him. Should make, and the half damage thing should make the fight a bit easier. I just don't remember. I don't remember his attack patterns or anything. Get close to him, we'll be beaten. So we wait. Just wait it out. Wait, if he starts dancing and you don't run, well. Oh, okay. Okay, bugs. Okay. Well, if nothing else, I think the Great Fairy Sword did make that fight a bit shorter. Not sure how much shorter it made it than just the Razor Sword would have been, or the Gilded Sword. But okay. And we won't do anything with the Cleanse Swamp just at the moment, but we'll want that later. Okay. I also think the C stick instead of C buttons is why sometimes it'll sound like I played a song, but I'll have to repeat it in order to get it to go, is because I think it's sometimes very briefly tapping in a different direction so that you don't even hear the note get played, but the game thinks that I played another note or something. Heard a frog. Okay. Okay. So Bongaro. Okay, winter is gone, and want to head to the mountains. Okay. Let's see. I believe we need to be Mikal. That's the name I was trying to remember earlier. Wow, no reaction at all to this island just suddenly becoming a giant turtle. I'm kind of curious why Zora Link can't use the hook shot. Maybe there's a weight limit, and even though he's certainly no Goron Link, maybe he's still too heavy. And then I guess Deku Link is too small. Okay, that's what we need to... So we're gonna need to come over here first. Oh, yep, don't bounce back too far. Okay, avoid the Skulltula. Avoid that Skulltula. Is there a Skulltula over there? There is not. Okay, so... Okay. Okay, let's see, we wanna... I think it's that one we want to go into? Hmm. Okay. Okay, good. This is exactly where I want to be. too close there. Okay, if these things have magic, maybe let's melt the ice first. So, just to let you guys know, I think, okay, well, let me worry about fighting this guy. I'll try to talk while I'm fighting him, but I might need to stop occasionally to try to concentrate on what's going on. So I think what, with two of the heart pieces were, if you recall, the archery games that we did, the one in town and the one in the swamp. We got the prizes from those, but I have to do them again to get the 2 heart pieces. And so I think what I'd like to do is, I don't know how long it'll take for me to get a high enough score. So I can't really plan for it in a stream. And so I think what I'm... oh, and furthermore, you've already seen me play through those once. So I think what I'm going to do is... I'd like to get them, but I think I'm going to try doing it on a different night, like not during our Monday night stream. And so I might do that like this week on Friday or Saturday, and I figured I might still stream it just in case people want to watch. But if people don't, then that's fine too, because it's for story purposes. It's nothing that we haven't already seen, and I'll still post it on YouTube just again in case anybody's interested. That might end up being like 10-15 minutes. It might end up being 2 hours. Just depends on how quickly I can get the pattern down and figure things out. In fact, I guess just so that people can plan if they do want to see it. Let's say Friday evening at like start around 6 or so. I think I should be available at that time. Okay, so last of the frogs. Okay. I do want to defeat Georg. Or Georg. I do need to keep an eye on not only our real time, but the clock in game, because I need to have an appointment in town at midnight. So, okay, we're going to want to be... Yes, we're in that. No, don't put it back on, Link. Link, take it off, leave it off. Okay, try to remember how to fight this guy. I think I used the bow on him. That's why I got the... Okay, and it's gonna be a little tiny goldfish. No, it's a giant hideous fish. Or gargantuan masked fish. Either were. Oh, okay. It's a not mean to fall into the water there. Okay, that. Okay, then I think I need to go down and like do this. Nope, okay. No, okay, if you could stop, please. Thank you. I'm sure gnawing on me was all good and... please don't eat me again while I'm trying to get out of the water. Thank you. Okay, where is he? I can see bubbles coming up from where he is. Oh. Okay. Well, why'd you even spit out the little fish if you were just gonna come bite me anyway? Okay, don't really need a... Ah, there's magic. No, that's... Okay. Okay, where do you go? Please tell me I don't have too much more here. Maybe 1-2 more hits, hopefully. There we go. And he sadly did not turn into a frog who was waiting for winter to be over so that he could go sing in the mountains. Okay, so yeah, well, you woke up for 5 minutes, and now you can go back to resting in peace. Okay, should depart after enjoying Lulu's voice a bit longer. Yep, gods are real concerned about you being able to listen to Lulu singing. So, actually, wait, I think I can be faster to warp from here. this is what I'm looking for. I think. Alright. Fisherman's Jumping Game. Please ride the boat to the Fisherman's Island to inquire about playing. Okay. Oh, it's a motorboat. Oh, it'll take you to the island, but you still need a hook shot to actually get onto the island. There we go. Wow. Wait a second. Was there another boat over there? Oh, wait, no, because that's the spar of rock. Oh, evenings and the first thing in the morning are my break times. Come back later. Okay, maybe we'll, try coming back on day 2, during the day. Okay, well, at least now we know how to get out here. Well, if it isn't the great Don Garo, shall we sing once again? Alright, let's hear it. And I almost wonder if this is a Zelda thing, or if this is some kind of Japanese thing about frogs singing, because I'm also reminded of in Link's Awakening, of course, one of the 3 songs that we got there was from, oh, I forget his... Mamu? Was that his name in the game? The giant frog. It was Wart from Super Mario Brothers 2, but it had a different name in Link's Awakening. So, okay, yes, let's hear the song. So you guys don't sing together like in a to create chords and stuff. You just sing sequentially, each of you taking a different section. Okay, that's interesting. The conducting was spectacular, and all of our members rose to the occasion. This is how deeply we were moved by your spectacular conducting. Alright, we assembled a new heart container. Got a piece of heart for helping the frogs. Let us do it again sometime. Okay. So let's see. Let's do... Okay, a couple more things here in Ikana we can get. Okay, let's Spirit House. We prepared wandering spirits and are awaiting your arrival. Alright, I want to see the wandering spirits you've prepared. Okay, the Ghost Hut. Oh, hey, look, it's the Poe sisters from Ocarina of Time. Remember seeing them in the Forest Temple? And this, of course, is the Poe guy, who also was the one who greeted us at the entrance to Ikana Canyon. Hehehe. Ikana Kingdom was founded on this land, stained with a history of darkness, drenched in blood. Even now it is a place where troubled, regretful spirits gather. If you are seeking the one who is stronger than you are, you may find strength here. From a group of spirits plagued by lingering regrets. Is there regret that I beat them in the last game? If you have faith in your skills and might, then try saving these wandering spirits, yee-hee-hee. But the earthly price you must pay is 30 rupees. I'm gonna need to go get some rupees. I'll do it, but I don't have enough rupees. Well, that is too bad. Okay, well, let's go grab some rupees real quick, and then come back. There's some bombs. That's not rupees. Magic isn't rupees. Wow, that's a bunch of not rupees. While we're here, let's talk to Sakan. He seems like a guy who knows how to get rupees. Can't jump up that way. Excuse me, Sakan. Hey, that's a nice sword you have. You know, lately, frightening ghosts have been appearing in swarms in Akana village across the river. It seems they're the ghosts of Akana's royal family or something. There's no one living there anymore, so I moved nearby. Now there's only a curious parent and child living there while they research the ghosts. Thought I mentioned that is one nice sword. Can I see it for a second? Sure. Huh? Really? I don't want to trouble you, but... Wow, he's surprised to find such an easy mark. Tattle is not happy about that. Well, some red thing. What is it? It seems hostile. Kind of surprised that Tattle didn't say anything to me. If we talk to her again, she just keeps on attacking him. Oh, he'll still talk. Okay, yeah, the parent and child in Ikana Village succeeded in driving off the spirits with some giant music box. But I can't afford something that ridiculously huge. But that's just me. Of course, they need the river's current to power the music box. The river's all dried up, so there's no value in stealing the music box or ransacking the place. Wow, that was your initial thought, huh? Just rambling. Yeah, Tattle, keep going after him if you want. We'll go back to town and get some money that way. Take out all that, you spend it like that, it'll be all gone for you. I have almost nothing else to spend it on. Why wouldn't I take out that much? Rupees are still withdrawing, even as we fly away. I think I'm going to need the bow to take on the pose. Okay. Earthly price, 30 rupees, I'll pay it. You are a boy of much vigor. Defeat the ladies within the time limit and rest their souls in peace. But if your life energy drops below 3 hearts, I will stop the match. Considering how many heart containers I have, as well as half damage, I certainly hope that you don't need to stop the match on that account. Mercy is the least I can offer. Are you prepared? Okay. Okay, there's one. These two. Oh, come on. Want to target. Thank you. Okay, can't do it while they're spinning. Okay, probably best just to focus on the one. First shot was too early, second shot was too late. What's Heddle have to say? I should have been asking her about all of them, seeing what she has to say different than Navi. Okay, it's about a third of the 4 Ghost Sisters. Aim when she... hurry up, there are still more. Okay. So since it's pretty much the same strategy for these, she probably just would have told me about the time limit primarily, and their names. Make sure that we don't fire till she's fully visible. Okay. This one. It's Meg, eldest of the Ghost Sisters. When she multiplies, look for the real one. Which is it? One of them is supposed to be spinning. There we go. You. Okay. You. Okay, can we do it in time? I think you spun. Uh-oh. Come on. Hurry up. Nope. Okay. Whatever mystical powers you possess will not help you. If it takes you that long, you cannot use their souls. Wait, I didn't save any of them? Not even the ones I beat initially? Okay. Yeah, we'll try again. It's Amy. Target her when she appears. Okay. Okay. I think the second ones took the longest because I was trying to like switch between them and kept missing opportunities, so I just need to focus on one or the other. At least we'll get to find out what the second one's name was. It's Joe, second of the fourth. Aim when she appears. Hurry, there's no time. Well, actually there is. There's 2 minutes. A bit over 2 minutes. Also, I remember with her I kept attacking too early and missing a cycle, so this ought to help too. Okay, so now we need to try to... Oh. Okay, this is just irritating waiting for her to show up. Okay, I think I saw you spin. Just out of the corner of my eye. Saw you spin. Okay. Saw you spin. Yep. You. There we go. Oh, and now they're gone. It seems their souls have been healed. I give to you the earthly possession which the ladies kept. Take it. A piece of heart. Okay. Alright. That is your name, correct? I can read people's hearts. I knew you would be coming here. Now my own soul has been healed too. With that... Oh, so is he a ghost the whole time? Okay. Okay. Okay, so I want to come up here. Okay, what are we doing here? Secret shrine behind waterfall, now awaiting the challengers of bold visitors sure of their might. I'm a bold visitor sure of my might. This sounds like just the challenge for me. Okay, let's make those fall down if I roll or something. Nope, okay. Sun over the door. interesting shape on the door. It's like a dragon or lizard or something eating a heart. Hmm. Oh, hello again. It seems somehow you have managed to send the Ikana's wandering spirits into peace. But outside of Ikana, there are still swarms of wandering spirits with lingering regrets. The ones in this room want to meet you again and have been waiting here for quite a while. Go see them if you feel like it. I'm sure they'll welcome you. Okay. Are there like invisible things here or something? Okay, no, just routes out of the room. Okay, so I think there's 4 routes. Let's see. There's 4 hearts. Here, does this mean this is the 4th one? Like, is this gonna be the hardest one? Or is it just... Oh, Zelphos. Let's see how the Great Fairy Sword works on you. Very well, as it turns out. Okay, Great Fairy Sword, very helpful. Okay, lots of these little heart decorations all over the place. Wonder what the meaning of those is. And then we have the lizard drawings here. Are those meant to be Lizalfos then? This is strange. What is the... Oh, well, let's just go this way. See, is it going to have 4 hanging hearts, or 3, or 2, or 8? Okay, that's interesting. Ah, this guy again. Okay. Okay, this will be an interesting setup. I want to get to where I can see all the platforms if I can. Okay, I can see most of the platforms here. Oh, okay. Link, move your head, please. Oh, okay. Okay, I need to intentionally skip a cycle just so I can start in a place that I can actually see. Nope. Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm full on rupees, but might as well grab them anyway. Just because, hey, how many times do we get to pick up silver rupees? Actually, I think there's some places where you can reliably pick up silver rupees every cycle, so maybe that's not as rare as it has been for me, but alright. So we're fighting mini-bosses. That seems to be the, okay, so this is for 8, 12? So is it going like in 4s? So is the next one going to be 16? Oh, this guy. Okay. So, there we go. I probably want the bow more than the Great Fairy Sword, but let's see. Okay, I don't need the Great Fairy Sword to one-shot these, so that's right. I want the bow because if a clearing comes over his eye, yeah, I can shoot at him. For now, we just clear these out of the way until we can take a shot. No. Let's just be patient, take out some more of these before worrying about going after the eye. Actually, that looks like a good shot. Well, I had one targeted. Why did it suddenly? Ah. Okay. Oh, that was. Come on, open your eye now. Thank you. Alright, let's clear out. I think we've cleared out most of these, so. Oh. There we go. Okay, one more room. So, I think these are also corresponding to the 4 temples. The last one should be mini-boss from Stone Tower Temple. And did we have a mini-boss in there other than the Garo Master? Or is this going to be the Garo Master? Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 16. Yeah? For some reason these are going in multiples of 4. Maybe these represent like pieces of heart or something, and so that's like 4 complete heart containers. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 complete hearts. Oh, it's Garo Master. You say anything different? Okay, no, it should say the same thing. Can I do more damage with that? Whoop. Not if I swing my sword. Ow. Should have seen that coming, actually. I think he was actually the second easiest fight other than the Lizalfo, since they only took one each. Okay, so now I should, I think, be able to talk to the guy out here, and I think we, yep. You really are an amazing person. It seems you've somehow managed to heal their souls. Maybe I shall vanish soon myself. You already have a couple times. Well then, yee. See, you're doing it again. Okay, good. So now we just need let's go nighttime stuff. So let's let's go help the bomb lady. So it's interesting with this game. Not only will certain things happen at certain times, but certain things will reliably affect when other stuff happens. For instance, when we were doing the Anjuin Cafe quest, we had to make sure that we didn't stop Sakon from attacking the bomb lady, because that's how that's why he had the bomb bag, which is why he went to the what was it, the curiosity shop, and sold it, which is how Cafe found him and tracked him back to his hideout. And if you stop him from attacking the bomb lady or from stealing her stuff, then he doesn't have anything to sell at the curiosity shop, and you can't do the Anjuin Cafe quest that cycle. Um, but for this one, we need him to um, we need to stop him. Not only because, it helps the bomb lady out, but because that way he won't show up at the curiosity shop, which means they won't have his bomb bag to sell, which means they will be selling something else instead. And that is something we want to grab this cycle. Hey, Sakan, will Tattle still react to him if we see him now? No, okay. Not doing anything suspicious, really. Tattle, you've calmed down a bit. You're not still angry at him. Well, you will be in a moment. Let's have that ready. I wonder if this guard's been bribed or something, because Like he'll try to stop me, but he does absolutely nothing to Sakan after he robs the lady and runs off through that gate. Okay. Not really sure why the lady's going that way when her shop is that way. Maybe she's running some other errands. Okay. Ouch, watch out. Stop, thief, give the old lady her luggage back. Okay. I will slow it, which I believe slows Sakan down as well. Where'd he go? Oh, we just, we blew him up. Oh my, you think it'll never happen to you. Well, now I've learned my lesson. I thought we would finally be able to stock bomb bags in our shop. It's too bad. So, if you slash at Sakan with your sword, he'll drop the bomb bag and run off. If you shoot him with an arrow, you blow up the bomb bag and presumably Sakan as well. So, I figured since we already rescued her before and got rescued the bomb bag, we'd see that. And sorry you weren't able to sell bomb bags, but on the plus side, Sakan won't be bothering anyone else this cycle, I guess. So, oh, we need to make it over to Romani Ranch. Turn the flow of time to normal. Then okay, we might actually be able to finish everything tonight. So. Okay, here's your money. It's almost time. I'll take care, or you take care of things outside, Grasshopper. If you have a map, watch your map carefully. Okay, whatever happens, do not let them get into the barn. They'll come from behind the barn too, so watch out. If you run out of arrows, we have crates of them near the house. Yeah, I already grabbed those. So stock up when you need to. And continuing our theme of unhappy endings, we're going to see what happens if the alien things actually do get to the barn. But pretend that you didn't hear that, and for at least don't let Romani hear that. So these things are bizarre. I guess this is also good to see for if we want to do this again. 'Cause, wow, even on normal speed, these things are not very fast, are they? Do they damage me? Oh, yes they do. little dog. I can't pick up that dog. Yeah, I think this would be doable on normal. Could always slow it down if it did start getting a bit too hairy. Okay. Whoa! And so the thing's actually going up with the cows. 1 cow, 2 cow, 3 cow. Oh no, and there's Romani. It's locked from the inside. Oh dear. There's nothing really. Cremi is not here, or she's probably inside asleep. Oh no. Wonder where they went to, because it didn't look like they were like going up like towards the moon or any other planets in space or something. It looked like they were going over towards the mountains. Wait a second. This way is north. So that's actually towards the mountains. So that's actually towards like Ikana. Do these aliens have something to do with Ikana? Or I mean that is where all the ghosts are, and I think Romani called these things ghosts. Okay. Somewhere around here. Hey, Romani's back. She has a very troubled look on her face, and she just won't respond to anything anymore. Let's see, where's her sister? What does her sister think of this? Coming in, finding the roof off the barn, her sister in some bizarre state that she just doesn't want to talk and looks very troubled. Oh, I'm sorry. Right now I'm thinking a little, my little sister, she, what shall we do? Our precious cows. If I thought it would come to this, what Romani said, I should have. Yeah, I mean, it sounded crazy, but can't actually go to first person mode. Wanted to see if the barn's too tall to see if the roof is actually on it or not. Okay, I think where I want to go next is... let's see, the fisherman guy said he takes a break first thing in the morning. So, there's something in the southern swamp we'll do in the meantime. I think we need to find the twin who's stuck in the woods, and I probably should have done that on day one, because now it's going to be a different thing, and I'll actually have to follow the monkey. But I might as well buy a red potion first. Okay, no point in using the lily pads if they sink under Link's weight. Okay. We're gonna need a red potion, so might as well buy that first, especially since we have all these rupees. Oh. What's going on here? Oh, she just... Okay, so we're not gonna do this. Maybe, maybe because we beat Oldola, maybe she goes out to rescue her sister on her own or something? Woods of Mystery. Beware of ferocious turtles. Okay, follow me. Okay. Help me. Bam, got hit from behind. Okay, yep. I've got nothing. Yeah, your sister kind of flew off. I saw her back here. So let's see if, hello? There we go. Did you need me for something? What's that? The Skull Kid got... Yeah, that's ridiculous. If it's just the Skull Kid, then what harm could he possibly do? Take this potion to her. This isn't good. Okay. I'm heading back to the potion shop for now, so I'm counting on you. Why'd you even come out here? That's weird. Okay, I think this is the direction I came from. Tried to trick me. The camera angle changed while they were doing the cutscene. Here you go. It's definitely Kotake's. depending on how things go, we might go a little bit late tonight because almost done with everything, and I'd rather just get it all done tonight because for like I said, on Friday I'll get the final two from the two other archery, from trying to master the archery games. And if we do that, the next week we'll be able to finally beat the game, which that I don't know how long it's going to take. I know that for the final part there's not, to my knowledge, any way to save. So what we'll end up doing is tonight I'll try to get I'm going to go till I get everything. Next week we're just going to play till we end the game, regardless of how long that takes. So it could be a little over an hour. It could be like 3 hours. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll plan on that for next week. So, let me take the cruise for free. Cleanups, why not try something more interesting? Yes, please. How about a little game? I'll fly around on my broom and you try to hit my target. Sure. That's the way to go. But let me explain. You're not aiming for me with that bow. You're aiming for the target. If you hit me, I'll never forgive you. Okay. You know, for somebody who doesn't want to be shot, you sure are flying rather erratically. Oh, that was close. Oop. Okay. Oh, well, she's never going to forgive me now. Hopefully that doesn't invalidate my score, because I think I only need 10. Wow, that was sloppy. 16 hits, huh? You have to get more than 19 hits, otherwise no prize. Oh. Okay, well, seems like she actually didn't mind getting hit. She didn't even bring it up. Okay. Okay. I only needed 10, so I didn't try as much at the end. So I'm getting a little better hang of the bow's aim point. Okay, there you are. Found you a little quicker this time. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Again, you're having me shoot at you diving Like, you know that your target's beneath you. Suddenly diving without warning is probably not super wise. But almost hit her again. Come on, just need one more. Well, I managed to pick up a few here because this is. I think this is the kind of the part they feel bad for you and are like, okay, here's just a few freebies. Okay. 24, pretty good considering. Well, as I promised, here, take this. Collected 3 pieces so far. Collect 1 more to extend your life energy. If you'd like to play again, come back and see me. Okay, no, I don't want the bow. We want to... Okay, we're going to go back and see if Fisherman's ready to let us play the game. The Fisherman Island jumping game or whatever it was. Now that the seas are back to normal, I've started a little business aimed at tourists. If you pay 20 rupees, I'll invite you to a jumping game that has a really big prize. I have to pay 20 rupees for you to invite me? Okay. If you're up for it, I'll go... if you're up for it, go to the island in the center. Okay. Okay, you're up. Oh, you're up for it. Now then, I'll explain the rules, so listen carefully. I'm going to light the torches on each of the surrounding 4 islands in a particular order. Jump to the island that has the lit torch. If you can jump to it before the torch goes out, you'll get 1 point. If you get 20 or more points within the time limit, you'll get a big prize, but it'll cost you 20 rupees for 1 try. Okay. Let's give it a try. Okay. Okay, sounded... I was able to hear that one light. Okay, if I don't see any of them, that means it's the one off camera. Okay. No! Oh yeah, if you fall, then that's you'll have to try again. What do you think? It's harder than it seems, isn't it? Well, I mean, when the camera keeps kind of shifting a little bit. Some things in this world just look easy until you try them, but I know you'll try again. You know right. At least, if I fail during the game, he warps me back, and I don't have to, like, go take the little boat trip again. Okay, is it going to be the same order? That would be nice. It's not the same order. Okay. I don't like the way that the camera keeps shifting as I move around. If it had a fixed camera, that would be so much easier. Oh, that was close. Okay. That way. Oh. It's 20. Is that how many I needed? I think it was, but we'll keep going just in case. Especially because I don't want him to pull a loophole and be like, oh, if you fell in the water, so that meant that even though you got the correct amount, it doesn't count. Up. Okay. Up. All right. Uh-oh, that was a little too easy. Oh well, here's your prize. Oh, uh-oh for you, because you didn't want to give up your prize. Alright, new heart container. I was thinking of saving up to buy a big ship. Now it looks like I may go bankrupt. Well, it's kind of your own fault. But don't worry, next 3-day cycle I won't be back, so you'll... Well, somehow you still won't have your heart piece either, but... Okay. Well, we'll be going a little bit late tonight, but not too late, because actually there's just a couple more things I need to do this cycle, and then a couple things to do in another cycle, and those will be very quick. Hey, as long as it's open to traffic, it's fine. Yep. Okay. So I want to get to night of day 3. So we're going to be going forward a little bit. Dawn of the final day. Okay. So first thing I want to do is I open the way. You did not, you filthy liar. I opened the way. First thing I want to do is check Romani Ranch, because I believe we were told that this is where people were evacuating to. So let's see if any of the evacuees are home. Oh, maybe not. Um, our cows are all gone, but please enjoy yourself. Wow, that is just depressing. Oh, and Romani's still not saying anything. Oh, okay, yeah, here's and okay, I guess just Anju and her family are evacuating here because Anju is friends with Kremia. So perhaps I was wrong, but he said so the morning of the ceremony. He'd come meet me in my room, and I promised him I would wait, but already it's too late, isn't it? I've been a little harsh on Anju, but it's fine this way. Right now, surviving is the important thing. Oh, okay, let's throw the dog on the bed so it'll have a little bit of a softer landing. There you go. Oh, Tortoise, you're late. Tomorrow is another early day, so good night. I'll read you a story tomorrow. Okay. Okay, so I said that we were getting a an item from the curiosity shop, um, and so that is only available. The item is only available on the third day after 10 o'clock. So I guess I can return the time to normal. Okay, I think I'm gonna need all my cash. Uh, well, not all my cash, like all the stuff that's in the banks. I can't even carry 4,000 rupees. Look, little guy, if it's because of the bad rumors going around, forget it. They're just rumors. Well, I don't. I'm not taking it out because of rumors or anything. I'm taking it out because I need 500 rupees. At this time of day, there's a 4 rupee service charge on withdrawals. Yes. Okay. All right. So in the 3DS remake of this game, they changed a lot of stuff, and some of the stuff was like they changed some of the boss fights, so they didn't really make as much sense, and um, some of them were even made them tougher in ways that people didn't like, and some of them made them easier in ways people didn't like. But one of the things that they changed that was actually really nice was the Song of Double Time actually let you choose which time to jump ahead to instead of just being dawn and evening of each day. So, I guess I can talk to the guard. Just a moment, are you alone? Aren't your parents still somewhere in town? Well, whatever you do, you had better get as far away from here as you can, and there are still people lingering in the stores. If only an evacuation notice had been posted, I would be able to force them all to leave. Um, if I'm a Deku scrub, then he doesn't let me out even to evacuate, 'cause he's like, stop right there, Deku scrub. I would like to help you get out of town as quickly as possible, but your parents must be looking for you. If I let you out now, you'll just get lost. You had better wait here. So he's gonna have a Deku scrub kid wait here to die just because he might get lost if he actually evacuates. Although from what we saw of the moon crashing, granted evacuation probably isn't going to help much at this point. There's only so far you could run on foot. Um, okay. just one more hour. And after this, basically we're going to be getting a mask here, and that mask is going to help us. I think I did on stream before. We tried listening to Anju's grandma's stories and fell asleep during them, and this mask will help us listen to them. So after this, I'll reset and we'll go and actually listen to Grandma Anju's grandma's stories, and uh, we'll do that before we end the stream. And then just as a reminder, um, again, then on Friday at 6, I'll plan on streaming to just try to do the archery games and get the last 2 heart pieces. That is a creepy looking mask. Gotta look around. I'm doing a special sale. Check it out. Tonight's bargain is the all-night mask for use at bedtime. I forgot when this was made, but it sure is a freaky mask, see? When you put it on, you can try to fall asleep, but you won't be able to. Pretty creepy, huh? That is pretty creepy. Even the ironwork says torture device. Wow. Got the all-night mask. Apparently this mask won't let you drift off to sleep even if you want to. Wear it with C. At least we can take it off, so there's that. Oh, I don't have nothing else to sell. I kid you not. So, can I buy something? Not from me. Thanks. Take care, buddy. You too. I'm gonna reset time so we don't get squashed by the moon. Again. Okay. I guess... Oh. Come on. I'm not sure why it does this, but occasionally it works, or eventually it works, and it doesn't seem to be breaking anything, so. Alright, we just need to wait for the stock pot in to open up. So again, as I was saying, this Friday, I'll stream just until I get those last 2 heart pieces, probably about 6 o'clock, and if you're interested you can show up. If not, I don't have to, and I'll also post that on my YouTube channel as well. Actually, can we get in early doing this way? And then next week we will plan on actually finishing this game regardless of how late it goes. So that'll be pretty exciting. We'll actually, I mean, barring some unforeseen technical incidents or something, but... Okay, no, this is Andrew's grandmother's downstairs. This one? Wow, that's almost as creepy as the Great Fairies or the replica statues we made. Oh, Tortoise, did you finish helping Father? Then let Mother read you a story. Now, which story would you like to hear? Let's hear about the Carnival of Time. The Carnival of Time, is it? The carnival's almost here, so it's good for you to learn its meaning. It's a little long, but I'll read it with some enthusiasm. Ahem. The Carnival of Time. Each year, the season of harmony begins when the sun and moon are in alignment, paying homage to the way that both nature and time are tirelessly in the process of progressing. The Carnival of Time is when the peoples of the four worlds celebrate that harmony and request fruitfulness for the year. Whoa, those are some odd. Hey, there's like an Odolo mask up in the upper right. For ages, people have worn masks resembling the giants, who are the gods of the four worlds. Okay, those are the four giants that we've been hearing about and rescuing. Now it has become a custom for each person to bring a handmade mask to the Carnival of Time. It is said that if a couple united on the day of the festival and dedicated a mask as a sign of their union, it would bring luck. Okay, so that's not a general like marriage practice. That's just like for people who want to get married on the day of the festival, or is in this area does everybody get married on festival day? The centerpiece of the carnival is the clock tower, and on the eve of all the festivities, the doors to its roof are opened. From atop the clock tower roof, a ceremony to call the gods is held and an ancient song is sung. All of these festivities for the Carnival of Time are held so that we may ask the gods for a rich harvest in the year to come. Okay, because that's precisely what we want to do, is get up onto the clock tower during, when it opens up and play a particular song to call the four giants to come help us. You did a good job. That's all for Tortoise. Now, when does the clock tower roof open? So on the eve of the festival. You did a good job remembering. That's the boy I'm proud of. I'll give you some candy as a prize. So, is she confused, or are the pieces of heart actually candy? You were praised by the old woman. This was added to your notebook. Okay, now let's listen to the other story. Let's hear more about the four giants. Oh, this is quite long, but it is a good story for you to hear, so I'll read it with some extra gusto. The four giants. This tale's from long ago, when all the people weren't separated into four worlds like they are now. So is Clocktown not considered a world of its own? Because you have the four corners, and then... In those times, all the people lived together, and the four giants lived among them. On the day of the festival that celebrates the harvest, the giants spoke to the people. We have chosen to guard the people while we sleep. 100 steps north, 100 steps south, 100 steps east, 100 steps west. If you have need, call us in a loud voice by declaring something such as, "The mountain blizzard has trapped us," or "The ocean is about to swallow us. Your cries shall carry us." Okay, interesting, because they said, okay, so they were saying that they would come to help in those cases. The evil spirits that possessed the giants actually caused, like, the endless blizzard in the mountains and the storm in the sea. So, okay. Okay, so there's the giants. Now then, there was one who was shocked and saddened by all this. A little imp. Oh, Skull Kid is in the legend. So he's been here a while, I guess. This is a long time ago. The imp was a friend of the giants since before they had created the four worlds. Why must you leave? Why do you not stay? The childhood friend felt neglected, so he spread his anger across the four worlds. Repeatedly, he wronged all people. Overwhelmed with misfortune, the people sang the song of prayer to the giants who lived in each of the four compass directions. The giants heard their cry and responded with a roar. O imp, we are the protectors of the people. You have caused the people pain. O imp, leave these four worlds, otherwise we shall tear you apart. The imp was frightened and saddened. He had lost his old friends. The imp returned to the heavens, and harmony was restored to the four worlds. And the people rejoiced, and they worshipped the giants of the four worlds like gods, and they lived happily ever after. Good job. Wasn't that fun, Tortoise? What did the people do to call the giants? They sang a song, didn't they? That's right, but you couldn't just sing that song anywhere. 100 steps north, 100 steps south, 100 steps east, 100 steps west. The spot at which those giants parted is right in the middle of this very town. Okay, so I gave her the right answer, and she doesn't want to reward me because I didn't didn't say it correctly or something. I didn't say that it had to be done at a specific spot. Okay. So, I don't know. Oh, really? But you listened hard, so Mother is happy. I'll give you some candy as your... You don't even know the answer and could have... So, I'll give you some candy anyway. Okay. So with that, we're all done with tonight's preparation. Um, One thing that did bring to mind is since Skull Kid was in these legends, it raises the question of did he is this meant to be talking about what's happening now, or did this happen long ago? And maybe that's why Skull Kid was in Link's world. You know, apparently that's where he met the Happy Mask salesman and took the Majora's Mask, and then he met Link and stole Epona and the Ocarina. Um, Although he must have come back at some point because he did meet Tattle and Tail here in Termina. So I don't know, a bit to think about. We can think about that during this week and see if we have any ideas next week as we go through and actually finish the game. So again, as usual, we still have a little bit of time left if you haven't already done so to vote in our poll for what order we'll be playing the next two games, Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons in. Um, I plan to leave the poll open until not this coming Sunday, but the Sunday after. So basically, just before basically the day before we plan to start the new games. Um, so have a couple more weeks if you want to still vote. But until then, thank you all for listening and joining me tonight. Thank you for coming. Hope you have a good week, and see you next time.